And still on security matters, suspected gunmen have killed 2 farmers in Odo-Ape community in Kabba-Bunu local government area of Kogi state. The farmers were said to be working in their farms when the incident happened, and this has thrown the community into confusion over fear of future attacks by these gunmen. Well, TVC News later gathered that some youths in Odo-Ape on Saturday morning came out in their numbers in the community, calling on the government to address the matter. Well, efforts to speak with the Public Relations Officer of Kogi Command, Williams Aya, proved abortive. The highway from Odo-Ape to Obajana Lokoja was totally blocked by the youth. Meanwhile, the Kogi State Governor, Usman Ododo, has directed an immediate crackdown on the assailants responsible for the recent violence in the community. In a statement signed by the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, the governor mandated the security advisor to collaborate with the security agencies and local vigilante groups to ensure the perpetrators are swiftly apprehended and face justice. The statement emphasized the administration's determination to leave no stone unturned in tracking down those behind the attack, assuring residents that the government is fully committed to their safety. Well, our correspondent Michael Ila is joining me now for more updates on this story. Michael, give us a heads up on what's the situation right now since following the attack, especially as we understand youths had blocked the major highway following the recent killings of the 2 farmers in the community. What are you hearing?
Basically, what we have at the moment is the coming from communications in Kogi State is that the government is calling for in Kabba-Bunu area of Kogi State. The Kogi State government is calling for calm and it's asking residents not to take up arms, that the government is prepared to wade into the situation in the affected area. We are getting reports that 2 people have been killed, and then restive people and restive youths have taken into the streets to protest the ongoing insecurity in the area and are calling on the government to come to their aid in this area of insecurity. But basically, the report we are getting from the government is that they are calling for calm and asking the residents to stay calm until security personnel have been disposed into this area, and calling for calm basically.
Security in Kogi State. Is this usually a frequent thing? Because we understand about a month ago, some kidnappers attacked the same community and also kidnapped a newly elected ward councillor. Give us an understanding of how the security is in Kogi State, if it has degenerated since then.
Well, I trust that this is not a recurring incident in the particular local government of Kabba-Bunu in Kogi State, because the local government chairman has come out to condemn it, and also the senator representing Kogi West has also come out to condemn it. So what basically the Kogi State government is trying to do is trying to see how it can assuage the situation and see how it can improve the security basically in the area. And we have not gotten reports, aside the last reports we got of the security incident that happened as regarding the councillor in the area. We haven't really gotten a particular report as regarding the particular area of Odo-Ape since the last incident. So basically what we have now is what the government is doing to curb this security, this challenge of insecurity in that particular area. So that's a report we're getting now. We haven't gotten any feedback as regards serious increase in level of insecurity.
Our correspondent live for us, Michael Ila, thanks a lot for the update there. Well, we also have joining me right now the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo. He joins me now for more updates on this situation. All right, let's quickly get more insights on this particular issue, because we understand that the situation has taken a little bit of a different turn where the government is working towards addressing it. It is calling on security agencies rather than local vigilantes to ensure the perpetrators are swiftly apprehended and, of course, face justice. And to bring us more insights is the Kogi State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwu. Good to have you on the news at this time. So we all understand that earlier today, youths of Odo-Ape staged a protest blocking the federal highway, also demanding immediate action from the government to address the security crisis and also, to protect the lives of the average citizen in the location, in the area. Talk to us on how the government is responding to this crisis.
Thank you very much for having me. Immediately we got a wind of what happened at Odo-Ape. The governor directed the state security advisor, Commander Jerry Amadara, to immediately coordinate the security operations in that place. The heads of all the security agencies have already activated their response team to be able to move in immediately and zero in on the criminals. They are on the trail of the criminals as we speak, because in Kogi State, when we have flashes of insecurity like this, what we try to do is to ensure that we apprehend the perpetrators right now. And we have come out as the government to also speak to the people and tell them the efforts that have been put in place to ensure that we arrest and apprehend the perpetrators of the heinous act. We have also called for more intelligence from them to be able to help the security agencies to be able to do their job. We have also called for calm. It is not out of place that the youth protested today, because just a couple of weeks ago, some people were kidnapped from the safe community. It took the intervention of the state government and security agencies to get those people back. So for them to come back again now, leading to the death of 2 people, it's something that called for concern. So we are not condemning them for protesting, but we are calling for calm. We're on top of the situation, and in the next couple of days, we'll be able to bring good news to them, because the life of every Kogi is very important to the administration, and we will do everything possible to guarantee the security of lives and property.
Right. Now, beyond just having to tackle the situation, as you've rightly hinted already, what exactly is the root cause of this situation? Because beyond just going out to arrest and, arrest those involved in such criminal activity, some would begin to ask, perhaps there could be an underlying issue here that needs to be resolved as against the root causes. What is the government doing? Or what are your suspicions as to say what is responsible to this increase in action?
We have credible intelligence that the fire we are opening on the criminals, the parts of that local government, there are some parts of that local government that we had a very heavy attack on the criminals some weeks ago, and that has destabilized them a lot, and some of them are just wondering, and we know that what is happening now is as a result of the fact that they've been displaced from those areas, the Ofere, Oshomle axis of Kabba-Bunu local government area, and that is the reason why we are witnessing what we are witnessing right now at Odo-Ape. We immediately, the administration came on board. The governor ensured that he was able to recalibrate the security architecture of the state in such a way that there is a very robust synergy between the conventional security agencies and the local security systems, such as the vigilante and the local hunters. They are working together very, very harmoniously, and that's why we are witnessing the kind of results that we are witnessing in apprehending and bringing these people to justice. And, we are addressing the root cause. We understood what happened because of the very heavy bombardment in some part of the northeast and northwest. They are moving through the river Niger to the state, and they are entering through some border communities. Kabba-Bunu happens to be one of these communities. Places like Kiri is very close to Niger State, so a lot of them are entering the state through those places. We are not oblivious of all of those things, and we have put enough security architecture, security measures in place to be able to curb the spread of this, because it is just some flashpoints, and there are some specific areas where these things are happening. Right. And the state security advisor has submitted a very long-term measure to be able to curtail this and ensure that Kogi remains a very safe and secure state.
All right, Kogi State Commissioner for Information and Communication, Kingsley Fowle, thanks a lot for the updates there.
Thank you very much for having me.